I was watching this short that had Christopher Hitchens in it, and he was quoted as saying, "I have never seen any persuasive evidence that God exists." And that sounds fine. It sounds powerful at first, and I hear atheists stating this, or actually see it in the comments, like, "I've never seen any persuasive evidence that God exists." Well, I've got a scenario for you, and maybe you can help me figure this out. So take an open-minded atheist and pair them beside a close-minded atheist. And now here's the challenge for the open-minded atheist. I want you to come up with a piece of evidence that is so powerful, so strong, so precise, so far-reaching, so out there that a closed-minded atheist has to accept it, that there's no way for them not to accept it, that they are forced to grasp it and hold on to it, that God exists. Or do closed-minded atheists have the freedom to deny something? Now, hear me out. Maybe they really do believe this, and I do think, according to scriptures, that God says that he can blind an atheist. But think about the response, and here is the response, and this is quite telling. If you were talking to a closed-minded atheist and you were asking more about this, and you said, "Hey, have you really never seen any evidence that God exists?" And they would say, "Yes, I am not being stubborn. I am telling you the truth. Trust me, believe me, accept my testimony." I want you to think about that for a second. This is after atheists absolutely flat out will deny personal testimony of God as proof of God. They also know that humans lie. And knowing that humans lie, and why would you trust in a human? And to further point this out, and I'm not pointing on anybody in particular, I'm actually pointing at all of us, there is nobody's character that's going to hold up well enough that you could say, "Because of your character, I absolutely, completely trust you on this matter." And so when someone actually says, as an atheist, a closed-minded atheist, I have never seen any persuasive evidence that God exists, they're actually making a personal appeal that you trust them in light of the fact of their testimony, but then they deny that you can't trust anybody else's testimony and that they're probably lying about their beliefs. And I think that actually proves that atheism is at minimum irrational.